Welcome to 12 to Your Health. I'm Dr. Derek DeSilva. Are you frustrated you're not reaching your fitness goals? Well, you may think that you're eating all the right foods and working out enough, but it could simply be some small tweaks to your diet and exercise routine that could make all the difference. Joining me is Dr. Mitchell Chasin with Reflections Center for Skin and Body in Livingston. He's here to share some expert advice on how to get this done. Thank you for joining us once again. So, you said something very interesting just before we went on the air. Eating smart and eating healthy. What do you mean by that?
Well, most of us know what foods are good for us. They're nutritious, they're terrific. Things like fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, some of these things may be great for our health, but they're not great for losing weight. I had a glass of orange juice this morning. Very healthy, packed with vitamins. Not a great tool for losing weight, though.
Why?
Simple carbohydrates. These healthy foods, many of them have lots of sugar, and sugar is something that the body utilizes to create fat.
So we have some tips that we're going to put up, but if you could just go over your thoughts on the whole idea of burning fat and building muscle. Could you just get into that a little bit for me?
So burning fat and building muscle, the body needs protein, and protein is the building block for these muscles to gain strength and definition. We also need carbohydrates for energy, but we need complex carbohydrates. There are different types of carbohydrates that we need to learn about.
Go ahead.
And in terms of exercise, we used to think that losing weight was about getting on a treadmill and running for 40 minutes. Now we know resistance training is really, really important because it increases our metabolism throughout the day.
Is there a right way to exercise?
There's not one right way to exercise, and it really is different for each individual person. But it's a healthy lifestyle that's most important, so that we're integrating cardio, we're integrating resistance training, we're eating a diet high in protein and low in simple carbohydrates. It's basically an overall lifestyle that's most important.
You know, what I tell people, Dr. Chasin, is that when it comes to exercise, it's variety. When it comes to food, it's variety. When it comes to what you're doing, is variety and balance.
Absolutely. Our bodies are smart. The human body adapts to something. So unless you continue to give it a challenge, it's too smart and it's not going to work.
Thank you so much for joining us. Great information. Pleasure to have you here. By the way, folks, if you have any health questions you'd like to ask, please email them to me at 12thehealth@news12.com or head over to my Facebook page and you can post your question there. Once again, thank you so much for spending some time with us here today. Here's a look at this week's Community Health Calendar.